Tony, what did you do?
I did nothing.
What did the logs and rocks do?
What did Skidoo do? They put a cheap track on these things, or
Dude.
they lighten them up too much.
They're just ripping like crazy.
One season, man.
One season, so we're changing the track out. This sucker's...
Well, look here, it looks brand new.
Yeah, not
We gotta,
horrible.
Oh, there's a big hole. Well,
Oh,
not
wait,
bad.
yeah.
Well, once it's off, we'll go through it.
Yeah, so Tony's putting a new track on today. Not... with two guys, it's going to be like no big deal. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Put it above your head. Put it above your head. No, don't hurt yourself. Whoa, look how strong he is. Video's over. So,
Put that on there.
so totally stock Skidoo track, but
We'll have another spare to add to the pile.
yeah, I don't. Why am I keeping all of these? Like,
Well, actually, I'm trying to think what's up there.
I've got two 146s, one 165, and one 130. 2 165s.
Yeah, yours and mine.
Yeah. And like an old Skidoo, like 136, I might put in for a watercross sled.
There's like the 2-inch one from the 146.
And the 1 1/4, 1 1/2.
Yeah.
Those ones we should try to unload. Because we're never going to use those.
Yeah.
But, all right. This is what we got to do. Pretty straightforward, actually, taking this out. Drop the skid. Pull the drivers. Drop the skid. Pull the drivers.
You pull the whole skid out, right?
Yep. Whole skid has to come out.
And then the drivers,
Yep.
which we just replaced the drivers,
So, and we put anti-seize on, so it should come out easy.
should fall off.
Right, breathe on it a little weird. It might just pop right off. So yeah, we're gonna first thing, I think, drop the skid. So we'll loosen the first thing you do, loosen the track. So to do that, you loosen this bolt, this through bolt, and then each side has a tensioner. So you back that off. Just use a ratchet, because if you use an impact, we've stripped them out before. After you've done that, after that is loose, then you come here. This is a 10 millimeter through bolt. I don't know if I can show it, but 10 millimeter, take that out. And then after we've done that, we're gonna use the hoist here, and we're gonna take pressure off of the thing. If you don't have a gantry crane, you could use an engine hoist. You could probably, like a sled stand, or if you could put like a sawhorse across the back and ratchet straps. Right?
Get creative.
Yeah.
Actually, people even lay them on their sides.
Yeah, you could lay it on its side. And then, so after that's, the tension's just off of there, then we're gonna come here, and there's this bolt, and it's on a rod that spins,
Yeah,
which is
I
super,
love how they fixed
the easy
changed
one.
this one, but then that one is still.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do, we'll show you when we do this, but you take, one of these will come out. One side or the other will come out. When that side comes out, you put a wrench, a smaller wrench, through the bolt, and then tighten it back up, and then you put pressure on it, kind of, the other side will come out. But we'll show when we get to that point. So we'll, oh, and then after that, sorry, I forgot I was doing order of operations. Did you like how scientific I am today? Yeah. Organized. Then we'll come in here. We'll take off the brake cover, take off the C-clip, take off the brake, and then we have a tool to pop the rotor off of the jack shaft, and then we'll slide the jack shaft off. At that point, the track will be loose. You don't have to take that off. Tony's gonna change his oil as well. And so, yeah, then the driver's out, we'll pull the track out, throw the new track in, and yeah, just reverse the things that we just did. So we'll get timeline. Yeah. So we'll get going here. Okay, so Tony has those bolts out. So
Track loose.
track is loose, that bolt is out. Now we use the impact here to take out, like we said, you put that on one side, this wrench on the other side, and he just
I'm gonna pull that all the way out. I'm gonna put it back in there
with
this on there.
that on there. So, hey Nick,
I
you
might
want?
clean off the Loctite too.
Yeah, clean off the Loctite helps. Hey Nick, will you hold the phone?
Hold the phone.
Hold the phone. Okay, so watch Tony here. It's going. Nick is great recording. So he'll pull that all the way out. And as you can see here, this one is still incredibly tight. And like, you'll just spin that rod in the middle. So Tony's gonna clean the Loctite, and then this 13 millimeter goes on really good. And you put it on so that the wrench has a bend in it, right? So you put that bend so it's coming away from the sled, so you can kind of torque on the wrench. So
Just
Pulls the bolt out.
Use a wire brush
yeah.
and clean off the Loctite. This is like permanent Loctite. And then when I put it back together, I'll use some blue Loctite.
The blue.
The brew.
The brew.
So this slips over really good.
I'm gonna do this.
Embarrassing.
I'm just trying not to like mar up the side of it.
Yeah, I actually like doing that too. So he's going washer, wrench, bolt head.
Gotta get it back in the hole.
Here's Lee picking up his sled. Picking up bad sled. Lee, you wanna tell everybody while Tony's putting this together?
Did you tell me that I did?
I wanted to hear what you would say.
Uh-oh.
Maybe you could come down a little bit.
Well, it won't spin.
Yeah, just get in here close. See the wrench.
I got lucky. Got lucky in the first shot. You don't want that to happen.
Yeah, don't do that.
Won't go anywhere.
I know I need to go to pull on it.
We found that it's easier to do this with the sled on the ground instead of having it on the lift, because the track weighs so much, you have to like lift it up and stuff. So on the ground is I guess if you had a lift that lifted the whole thing, then you could lift up the back. I guess we do have one of those. And maybe we can.
Except for it is lifted up right now.
No, like a lift. That
Oh.
red one over there. All right, now Tony's done this right this time. So now he'll tighten this. Okay,
So that's on there.
so then we
That's a
switch.
new new
Yeah.
tow hook.
Yeah, you use that to step on to get over the sled.
Mm-hmm.
So now we switch utensils.
And then what I'm doing is I'm pulling on this and holding this.
So it don't spin.
You ready, Tony?
Yep.
Okay, this is out. Now, this is where this other one comes in handy.
See, by doing that, it's like I'm putting more tension on that to force that one off.
And you can now use this to get it out.
Maybe.
Or it's
Or
drifting.
not. Might have to put the other one back on.
Sometimes it's a process, right?
Is it?
I may have made this too tight.
Oh, maybe. Oh,
Is it
You
strip?
gotta look it up. It's not strip. The bar inside spins.
Oh.
Get another 13?
yeah, too.
Just don't put it on as tight.
Oh, you're gonna put another 13 on?
Put it on your side, yeah.
Might as well. Might as well.
Slide back, Mike.
Okay. Take 2.
I didn't yard it on there. Alright, so now that one wouldn't come back out, so we've got this one in here. Coming?
Yeah. I'll take this one out.
Yep. Okay. So that one's out now. Now we have to worry about this one. I felt this one moving a bit, so I'm thinking I'll be able to get it out without too much trouble. Here, it's right here. Make sure to keep the washer and everything, so you don't lose that.
Like falling into the grate bends on.
Yeah, that would be gross. It's gross in there.
Coming.
It's loosening.
There she goes.
Okay.
That easy.
That easy.
That easy. You just do it twice.
No, this sucks, but like, yeah, you just sometimes you have to go back and forth, and sometimes it works like a charm the first time. Sometimes it takes forever. But
This is the first time it's coming out?
this is the first time your skids come out.
So, once you get that Loctite off there, it's not as bad. I never cleaned it off.
Yeah. Anyways, now the skid's dropped. So next, in the order of operations, we'll I guess we'll take the skid out.
Yeah.
And
That
then
rear one, that looks beautiful.
yeah. Yeah, it's just lifting off.
The reason we do this is to struggle.
The whole skid is
So it's not
pretty much ready to come out.
So
And you literally just like, which way are we going?
my way. So we should have taken this out.
Yeah, this is, here, let's,
Here.
there we go.
Oh, there's plenty of track right here. What's the bad one?
What?
What's the real bad one you're concerned with?
Oh,
This is a spot missing.
Yeah.
there's 2, 3 missing
Oh
there.
yeah. Yeah, quite a few up there.
We'll do a video. We'll
Yeah, we'll get it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, now we'll take the driver out. We'll probably time lapse it for a little bit here. All right, right now, Tony, there's a backer plate that the screws. Sorry, I'll start back over. Okay,
We took off all the brake
cover.
cover, brake pads. You gotta pull the brake pads.
So there's a screw in there, a pin, like a clip, and a screw.
That's
Bolt.
off. Then 3.
No, there's 4. You missed one.
I wonder why.
1, 2, 3, 4. And that's probably why it's not
No
moving.
wonder why.
So yeah.
Okay, don't hit on that yet.
Yeah, don't.
Where's my ratchet?
This one?
No, the big one.
I don't
Here
know.
it is.
All right.
Right in front of my nose.
So yeah, it's a star bolt.
No wonder why.
You get 4 of those. So that will come out. Once that's off, there's a backer plate on there, and you punch this down,
Might not even have to punch it down.
push it down. It clips on there pretty good. So yeah, 4 bolts there. Push this down. Yeah, you're. At least I couldn't do it with my finger like that. Okay, so that's off. Now the brake assembly will slide out a little bit, and you get this tool right there, and it locks in. Yeah, see now? See how he's made some space?
But see, it's attached to the driver. It's still on the bearing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. So now this tool separates
You go like
the rotor. Wait, what's this called? Caliper.
Caliper.
From the bearing. So you go in between the slots on there. Sometimes you have to turn it. And it locks on. Yeah, just like that. One more.
Can't go anymore.
I'm gonna help Tony here, and I'll get back when we have it on. Okay, so it is on. Oh, and then I moved, and it knocked Tony's thing. So the bracket's on, and then you have to get a. Sometimes they come with washers. Mine didn't, so I just have a piece of steel that we put in between the bolt and the rotor, the jack shaft. Do you want a little magnet?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get a magnet and I'll show you when it's all on. All right, that is on. So now you just get the, you just tighten that bolt, and that will just pop off the bearing. So you can see it sliding there.
Is it sliding off or
Yeah,
no?
it's
It's
sliding off.
good or bad?
Good, yeah, just how you want it to work. So it's sliding off from there. You see it's coming off, it's almost off. It's probably off now. Okay, so now that that's off, we're able to take the brake assembly out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna help Tony. But brake assembly, oh, wrong zoom. Brake assembly comes out, and we can, oh yeah, sometimes rotating the track helps get that in and out.
So we get these. Look at that, they're bent.
Oh, they are.
You gotta get them in and go like that.
And that locks onto it. So now we can take the brake assembly off, and that might, anyways, we'll 4-hand job.
Yeah.
That's what she said. Little tech tip, take that out from there and it comes out a lot easier.
Yeah.
So now we should be able to just remove the driver
Pull the track.
and pull the track. So here, Tony, you want to hold it? I'll pull your driver out. Maybe I'll pull the driver out. This might be more hands on deck. Maybe. Yeah, we'll get back to you. All right, we were just hooked in the windows of the track because the new big drivers. But so you just pull it back, and then that side. So you pull it that way. That side drops out of the C drive, and then you go back in and then out. So now the track is out. We'll watch Tony pull it out here. Whoa! Track removed. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Plus that one's ripped like crazy. We'll set it up over here and yeah. All right, that's the Rasmussen protector. You can see how many times it's protected Tony. Like, that's a significant amount of times.
Yeah.
So I would take overheating over sucking a rock through.
I never even thought of that. That's why I overheat so much.
It might be.
I mean, they said it shouldn't because it's supposed to. You know what? I don't know if it's touching anymore.
It might not be. But, yeah. Let's check out your track here. All right. So we're missing. Oh, I'm gonna zoom out here. All right, we're missing lugs. Give us a track tour here, Tony.
Nick.
Nick, we're giving a track tour.
Okay. I think this is the worst section.
Yeah, a lot of missing lugs. There's a pretty good ripped lug
And then
there.
That's all the way to the.
That's all the way to the.
fabric.
And then gone. We'll come around here. Another ripped one real bad. Come around, another ripped one down here. Wait, is that ripped? Yeah, that one's ripped real bad. Coming around.
Core shot.
Core shot there.
Core shot on the edge. I mean, that's probably okay on the edge.
Another ripped.
Another edge. Ooh, another one all the way down.
Oh yeah, that one's gone. Plus another rip. Another rip here. That's what we just looked at.
And then
Yeah.
we're back to the bad area.
Back to the bed. So
That's pretty bad.
pretty rough. Not the worst I've seen. But
No, remember that dude's Polaris that this much ripped off?
yeah,
Like half the track got cut.
Nick's about ready to do that too. So.
Hey.
All right. Yeah. So.
My bogey or my
Oh, yeah.
axle wheel.
Hold on. I'm gonna zoom in. Spin it again. That's an easy switch out, I think.
Yeah, I mean, let's switch that after.
Yeah.
Oh, wobble.
Dang it. All right.
Do I need to replace it?
I don't know. Let's pull that off, and I'll see if I can go get one tomorrow.
Pull that off?
Yeah.
How about that? You think that's bad?
I don't know. I think that's all right. Pretzel's dirty. Okay, putting the skid in, it's a lot easier if you have a buddy to help you because you got to pull everything back because the track, the way it lays, is it wants to push it forward. So I came back and put my feet on here, and then Tony got the bolts lined up.
I used the pry bar. Basically, I would go I went under the track just so I could pull up on it to get that to line up.
Yeah.
I was lifting while Ben was pulling because the hole was there, but it was down here. So
Yeah.
you had to go up and back to get it lined up. Once you get the one side in, the other side wasn't as.
Yeah, the other side wasn't as bad. So yeah, always do the front first on the Gen 5s, or if you have the adjustable limiter strap, make sure to get that piece, what would you call that? Linkage into the...
Little dangle dingle.
yeah, a little dangle dingle. Get that into the spot. And then once you have the front end, you just drop the backs.
Literally, it fell into place.
Yeah, it
Spun them around and dropped them.
sometimes you have to move it around a little bit, but you know what? This time it went really good. And then you just tighten everything up. We did not. So typically you would then, after that, you would tension the track and put the wheels on, which actually I might save. So you'll probably see that.
Yeah.
I'll put that in this video. So we'll tension the track, because this wheel, like, it's all wonked out. It's like Tony's doing wheelies and cool stuff.
New wheel.
New wheel.
Really bent.
It's wheelie bent. But yeah, so we'll get going on that, and it'll be another day. Probably. Oh wait, we can do it in the trailer.
You might have to.
Yeah.
Might be Sunday.
Oh, how am I gonna load that up?
I might have to do it.
I guess I can do it, and we can just
Might
fine
have to
tune
do
it. Yeah.
We'll have to tension it more there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, yeah.
Sunday I can come over.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna drive up.
I'm gonna drive here. I'm
Yeah.
here.
Okay. But yeah, fresh track. I have track envy now, because I got more glue on my track than. But yeah, we'll do a real outro for this video after we're done. So we have to replace the wheel on Tony's sled, right? So pretty much you just take the axle out, which is you take this through bolt out. Sorry, there's a through bolt. Take the axle out. You just kind of spread the driver, or not the drivers, the rails, and then this comes out. You take this off, and then you take the wheel off, and then you put the new one on. And they do have a side, so this side out. So this side goes out. So you just slide it on, slide this back on, and then there's another one for the other side. And this is what you push up to tension. So you want to make sure when you get the tensioner on it, you're either on this hole or this hole, and then put it back in. So, yep, not too bad. There are, like, those little spacers do have these notches that go into the things. All right, Tony's sled is ready to go. Track's in it. We got the rear bogey wheels, or I don't know if they're called bogey wheels on the rear, but we got that all in it, and we are just ready to ride. I don't know how to rate putting a track in as jobs go. It's hard, but it's also, if you have the right tools, not too bad. It's easier if you have a friend. But yeah. Let me know if you have any thoughts, comments, if you found a better way to do it. I'd love to know it. But other than that, we will see you in the next one. Videos every other Monday, every Wednesday, every Saturday, shorts every day, lives on Monday. Love YouTube, love doing this, love sleds. So we're coming at you guys with a lot of content, a lot of fun stuff. A lot of rides been happening, and there's some sweet ones. So I will catch everybody soon. Thanks for being here, and yeah.